All right, so here are 4 mistakes to avoid when going for max funding. As somebody who's been helping other people secure funding over the last 4 years, these are things that will absolutely make or break your approval odds. You want to avoid these, and you dramatically will increase your chances of getting high limit business funding. So let's dive into it. First one, having too many inquiries on your credit report. Now, if you have too many inquiries on your credit report, you immediately look desperate to the lenders. So, in the bank's eyes, someone with a lot of recent inquiries is shopping for money, potentially in a bad financial situation, a higher risk borrower, which then will lead to lower approvals, smaller limits, or outright denials. Okay. Mistake number 2, not having good comparable limits. When you go for business funding and you're not showing revenue, banks look at your personal credit limits to see what you can handle. This is called comparable limits. If you're trying to get $10,000, $25,000, or even $50,000 or more, the bank wants to see at least one personal credit card with a $5,000 limit, bare minimum. Ideally, we have a total of $25,000 or more in personal limits, and at least one card is $10,000 by itself. But yes, clients have been approved with just a $5,000 card. But the point is, they're not looking at your revenue. They're looking at your history of handling large limits. Okay. Mistake number 3, having a business name that reflects a high risk industry such as real estate or trucking. This is one most people never think about. If your business name or NAICS code is a high risk industry like real estate, trucking, transportation, construction, you can get disqualified or capped from day one. Now I know it sounds dumb, but banks are extremely risk sensitive. So we need to work with the banks, not against them. So we want to use low risk business names and an NAICS code such as 541611, which is Administrative and Management Consulting Services. And then we have mistake number 4, applying for new personal credit cards prior to going for funding. This is a huge red flag to the banks. Now, why? Because they see, a lot of new accounts or a bunch of recent inquiries, and it screams desperate for capital. Banks want to lend to people who manage capital well and are not in urgent need of money. If you need personal credit cards, you can open them after your funding sequence, not before. Now, we do have some solutions to each of these mistakes. So here we have solutions for mistake number 1, where you have too many inquiries. Now, we offer a 24-hour inquiry removal hack free for our clients for funding, and that's how we fix that. In terms of the low comparable limits, we will typically help our clients to request credit limit increases, and this one we want to be a soft pull only because we don't want any more inquiries if they were to do a hard inquiry. So soft pull only, whether you have a low one or even a medium one in terms of a limit, we still want to try and get that up. And then in terms of having the business name for risk number 3, we want to typically change the LLC name within the Secretary of the State. And then we want to switch that NAICS code I mentioned, which is that 541611. This is low risk and widely accepted. And then finally, for mistake number 4, we're looking at the new personal credit cards. If you're building credit limits and get approved for a new $5,000 card, do not go for funding right away. You need to age the account for at least 6 months before we go for max funding. Now, how to maximize funding. If you're serious about getting as much funding as possible and want someone who knows exactly how to structure your credit report, remove mistakes, and position you to receive up to $150,000 or more in 0% interest business funding, then you want to click the link below and book a call with us. On the call, we'll walk you through what needs to be fixed, what needs to be optimized, exactly how to structure your profile, and how to avoid mistakes that kill approvals. We'll show you exactly how to put yourself in the strongest position to get max funding if you click the call below. See you soon.